Lots of variables can go into figuring out the most efficient and effective way to move material on and off site. For a pad site like the Trimble building, the first step would be to get the building pad to grade quickly so we could start to put up the building. We created zones by quickly using track region outline. We simply drew in the lines to determine the different earthwork operations. Then track region outline creates the boundaries automatically. Then we run the mass haul analysis. Select the 4 earthwork zones. We can let Business Center auto-create the paths for us, or create haul roads like we've done here. Each haul has a cost to move the material down the road. So if you have several options to bring material to the site, let's say if one is closer, but you have to go through 10 stoplights, and another may be further away, but has a lower cost, Business Center will optimize which pit to haul from. To the east of the job, we were allowed to borrow material, so we created an earthwork site. The earthwork site has a cost associated with the operation, as well as how much material can we get from the site. The distribution is how far once we reach the site should we drive to place the material. Put in the cost to haul the material. Tell Business Center what the native material is, and if the borrow material is different, we could specify that. Remember, we also put in the shrink and the swell in the different materials. When we run the mass haul report, it will break the project into zones. This is how Business Center analyzed the site mass haul. You could see the borrow coming from the pit, and the job broken down into the 4 zones: the north, building, equipment research areas, and the southern portion of the job. Page 1 is the material properties for the dirt we are analyzing. Then the summary. We have 15,000 yards of cut and 32,000 yards of fill, and the offsite borrow and waste costs. Then the source zones, which means from where is the material going, how many cubic yards, and with our assumptions, how much is it going to cost to move the material. Zone 2 is to the north. The Trimble building, which is Zone 4, is getting most of the material from Zone 2, which isn't very far to move the material. The next page is where the material is going. Zone 4 of the building is getting 996 yards from the pit because there wasn't enough material in Zone 2 to build the building pad. The meat of the report is in the route statistics. Borrow pit to Zone 3, we're moving 26,218 yards at a cost of $55,250. Borrow pit to Zone 1, 3,829 yards and a cost of $7,846. Here are the rest of the zones. With the tools that Business Center gives you, you can perform fast, accurate takeoffs from either PDFs or CAD files, or a combination of both. Because we can now get to the point of quantity so quickly, Business Center gives you the tools in Site Mass Haul to figure out how to get the job. VisionLink, a web-based application offered by Trimble, measures actual 3D and 2D production on site. We plan the job in Business Center and monitor actual production with VisionLink. If changes need to be made on site, they can be made quickly and intelligently with software solutions powered by Trimble.